Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to today's special topic where we will be reviewing one of our most recent blogs discussing Webroot's Security Awareness Training Console. And that way we can kind of intrigue you guys. If you are looking for some sort of cybersecurity, we highly recommend that you choose Webroot. So in order to view this blog, you're going to want to go to our website at infotechdesign.com, and from here you can select blog. Here you'll find all of our other recently uploaded blogs, and this one is regarding considering cybersecurity awareness training for your company. Choose Webroot. So you can go ahead and select read more. Alright, so let's kick this off. In a recent blog, we discussed the importance of security awareness training. In this blog, we will specifically talk about Webroot's Security Awareness Training Console. If you're considering training your employees, here's why you should choose Webroot. So yes, we have discussed this before. I've even done some videos on it and actually showcased the Webroot console. So if you guys want to check that out after you read this blog, I highly recommend doing so. To begin, Webroot Security Awareness Training includes three key features, that being a phishing simulator, training courses, and progress tracking. When you purchase a Webroot SAT license, and SAT is going to be short for Security Awareness Training, you're granted access to these tools for a full year. Phishing simulations and training courses are the core of the Webroot's product, but the progress tracker is an essential feature as well. So let's get into the specifics of these Webroot features. And I specifically showcased in our previous video that we uploaded regarding Webroot's training console was the phishing simulator, and the fact that you can actually review the progress of that phishing simulator, which I think is a very useful feature, even though it's not exactly the core features of the Security Awareness Training Console. So let's discuss the phishing simulator, because this is a really important feature, and I'm going to give you guys some understanding as to how it works. So Webroot allows you to create email phishing campaigns either from scratch or through the library of email templates from some of those most nationally recognized brands, and I've showcased that in the other video. You can see previously created templates for Adobe, for banks, things like that, major brands, and that's what you can use instead of really developing one from scratch. It's a lot easier, and I highly recommend just using those instead of trying to develop one from scratch, but the option is there for you to do so. In addition to phishing emails, Webroot also allows you to create fake web page templates, which they also have a bunch of templates as well, but you can create your own, and some of the templates they have are for Office 365, OneDrive, a lot of really interesting ones, even UPS or USPS. It's common for a phishing email to include a link to a malicious website, so Webroot's product allows you to track your users as they navigate through both aspects of a phishing campaign. There are three types of pages you can create, that being lure pages, that's just to get your user to that page, 404 broken link pages, and educational pages. So you can either send them a broken link showing that it's a 404, or you can actually send them to an educational page regarding, okay, they just got phished, or they could have been phished. Here's a page to tell them about how they could have prevented that. A lure page. This mirrors a sign-in template of trusted brands such as Google or Office 365. The goal of a lure page is to get the targeted user to enter their login credentials for the fake sign-in page. The 404 page is the reason you would want to send a user to a broken link is because they won't think much about it. They will probably just assume that that's an issue with the website and leave the page. This could be important because the targeted user isn't likely to discuss the incident with coworkers. And that way you can actually test to see who's opening links within your organization and get an actual response, because you're obviously not going to want someone to say, hey, I watch out for these links. The company is trying to make sure that we're up to date on our phishing, and that's why the educational page can have its Education pages are essentially lure pages with an additional step. Once the user enters their credentials, they will be redirected to the page that tells them they took the bait, meaning they engaged with a phishing campaign. On this page, you have the option to display a training module on how to avoid phishing in the future, which can be very useful. However, I highly recommend starting with that 404 page or lure page. Now, training courses, very important. There are more than 30 training courses in the Webroot Awareness Training Console, Security Awareness Training Console. Many of these training courses are interactive, meaning there are quizzes and other features designed to engage the user. There are courses on understanding cybersecurity and phishing, general data protection, social media awareness, password security, and much more. And they really do have a lot of videos, guys. These courses can be useful during the employee onboarding process, as well as for quarterly training sessions for your existing employees. Now, I have had an interview previously with WatchGuard Technologies Chief Technology Officer and one of their senior security analysts, and they recommend that if you could do a security awareness training each quarter, it would be the best situation for your organization. Security changes. These malicious actors adapt to new and upcoming security prevention. So for that reason, we need to adapt as well. So having those once a quarter security awareness training, we highly recommend. And this training courses could allow you to implement that without taking too much time out of your employees' work schedule. Now, these courses are also act as a great refresher for general security practices, and due to the extensive collection of training courses, you can host a themed training sessions on current trends. Lastly, these courses can help your company meet compliance guidelines or regulations. Now, the progress tracker, which is one that we didn't disclose as one of the main features. However, in my opinion, it is incredibly essential in order to determine how is your phishing campaign. How is your campaign going to determine the level of the need for security awareness training within your organization? So progress tracking shouldn't be overlooked, because without measurable results, you won't be able to assess the effectiveness of the training. If you notice a user is struggling, you can schedule any necessary additional training. Also, being able to see what courses the user has completed is valuable in holding users accountable. If you're going to set the users to do 5 or 10 courses specifically on a certain topic, and they're not able to do so, and then you're able to use your phishing campaign to lure them. That way you can even show them that the importance of them doing that was that to prevent them from even being caught by that phishing simulation. Overall, this tool is great for calculating your return on investment from the training. In order to get the most out of Webroot Security Awareness Training Console, it is important to utilize the progress tracker. Now that you know what is included in the Webroot Security Awareness Training, you've probably been able to determine most of the benefits of using this product. To be clear, let's discuss 3 of these key benefits. First, it's going to increase user awareness regarding cyber threats and best security practices. Second, it's going to reduce the cybersecurity risk within your organization, which continues to grow every single day. And users are the first and last line of defense when it comes to cybersecurity. We cannot rely only on antivirus, because at the end of the day, we are the ones driving the machine. Making sure that they are properly trained will dramatically reduce the risk of cyber attack. And lastly, it helps you meet compliance objectives. Staying compliant with data protection laws and regulations can save you from potential penalties and fines, as well as help your company's reputation. By now, you're realizing that security awareness training is something you need for your employees. Whether or not you are going to use Webroot, I highly recommend that you take a good and look at security awareness training, whichever is available for you, whichever you prefer, because it is extremely important. However, Webroot would be the best option for you, especially since from now until December 31st, that means we only have roughly 2 weeks left to offer you a special offer of $4.50 per user, and that includes everything we just discussed, as well as free support and campaign guidance for a full year. So don't forget to call us at 813-630-2400. Now guys, that will wrap it up for today's special topic where we reviewed this blog. If you guys are interested in checking out this blog, remember to go to our website at infotechdesign.com/infotech-blog. And you'll be able to view all of our recent blogs. Once again, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video.